that bad, IJ? That's why I said it's change the time today. See who's awake. Most everybody does it the early morning and early evening, so they're getting both sides of the world. Maybe I should try StreamYard and put you up here with me. Yeah, but middle of the afternoon, a lot of people are working in school or whatever they do. I notice a lot of times there that even with the ones that I get notifications on, I'll get time periods where I hear from nothing on them. Just ice fishing. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, when I was out earlier, they were all out there. They kind of hid last night because of the weather. Hey, Hart, how are you today? Well, see, I don't know how to adjust the volume on this, or if you can. I mean, it's got the mic there, then it's got 6 dots. I guess it just shows how much volume I'm putting to it, because once in a while the second one blinks. Hey, bird flock. This is just an experiment to see who's up and about at this time of the day. Hart, you'll be going to bed soon, won't you? Isn't it late there? IJ, maybe I should put a call into Brazil, see if we can get some help. Okay, 9:47. I couldn't remember the time you and me. It's 2:47 here. So 7 hours. I talk to too many people in too many places, and I lose track of the times for the different ones. Art, do you only just take care of that one lady, or do you have other stuff you have to do there too? 7:48, 5 hours. You must be in the UK. Hart, I think you and IJ have similar job types because she takes care of a lady here, but she's in the US with hers. IJ, I don't know if you know Hart Gasper or not. She's an OFW. Okay. Two of you left. There's only one here, so I wonder which one is still here. See, this is the thing with doing it this time of day. Like I said, because most people are working. Hey, Halfwit, how you doing today? I'm all right, Bird. Just one of them days it's a drizzle where you can't do much outside. It's not enough rain to help anything, but makes it miserable to try to work outside. So I was tired of watching TV, so I thought I'd try this. I didn't expect a big turnout because of what time of day it is here and nighttime on the other side of the world. But I'm always willing to try something new. Yeah, there's a lot of times there that I have to go back and look second time to see if I remember to take my stuff like that at mealtime. I usually don't miss them in the morning, but sometimes I do at night. I forget about them. And most generally, that's because I'm either on here watching TV when I'm eating and then forget to check the other. Neighbors had a big party here beside me Saturday night. Started Saturday afternoon and went till about 2 a.m. Saturday night, Sunday morning. It was their early Halloween party instead of waiting till next weekend. They had it this past weekend. So the music was kind of loud over there at times. It was supposed to have been, she said, 70s theme. And she had her daughter program the music and stuff up with a bunch of 70s music, but somewhere somebody got into it and got a bunch of the other that I don't call music, where you just listen to it, sit there and go boom, boom, boom. But their music was so loud that I was in here with the computer on and the TV on in the house, and I could hear the music louder than what I wanted to listen to it. I don't see how they could be hear it like that when they're standing right beside it. Should I boost the number up like the Filipinos do, saying I got 2 million in the house? I guess a lot of times it don't matter how many's here if there's not much conversation going on. I was at one live earlier today, and they must have had some trolls come in or something because her view count was jumping by fives and tens, and the same thing with her thumbs up. She had like 170 people viewing, and I don't remember, around 200 thumbs up, but there was no conversation going. I used to do that halfwit. Um, when I lived at my other house, People over there used to have the parties that way at night, and yelling and screaming and the loud music and stuff till way into the morning. So I'd go out the next morning, got a chainsaw and cut wood. No, IJ, there was only like 3 people that was even talking in the chat, but the view count showed that there was 170 some people there. Hey, Mike. And she was just singing. I mean, she had a good voice and good songs. Her music was a little too loud for her voice, but it was still good. But like I said, there was only 2 or 3 people that were actually chatting, but the view count and the thumbs up just kept climbing. And I kind of figured it wasn't real people. It was just computer generated trolls or whatever. Yeah, and I think IJ, when they do that, then it turns around when YouTube goes back and reviews it afterwards. I don't think it counts, as being a legitimate thumbs up and stuff. Is I don't know what the cause of it is, but I mean, like this week, I've lost, I don't know, 20, 25 watch hours off of mine, and I don't know where they went. But something that YouTube decided to take away. Yeah, I agree. Because to me, all of them sitting in the background, you know, are of no benefit. I mean, you're not enjoying the conversation with them or nothing. You don't even know who's there. Mike, how's You'd Wish doing? I'm not really in the dark, IJ. It's just that the light outside behind this window is brighter than what's here, so it makes it look like it's darker here. I just haven't seen her on in a while, Mike, so I didn't know how she was doing. I know she did I don't remember, a live stream or video one here recently. Did she get the vaccine? I've seen others that have gotten it then complain they were sick afterwards, and some it hasn't bothered. Yeah, IJ, the only difference I do it if I do one in the night, see, then it's dark outside, so that's dark there, and all I have on is just that light, and that's sufficient for me sitting here. But these curtains are not thick enough, heavy enough material, whatever, to block the outside light, so it makes it brighter behind me. Oh, she got a double one, huh? Yeah, I think 3 of the different companies are already supposed to be putting out their booster shots now. I still haven't got it. Don't know as I will. Yeah, if the Philippines could somehow do something to improve their internet, I think would help the whole country a whole lot. There's just so many people over there anymore depend on it. And especially with the kids are doing everything, at home instead of going to school. I mean, most of them over here do everything on the internet, so I'm assuming they may do it that way over there too. Just thinking there, that other live I was on this morning, the girl on there, she kept rubbing her nose and scratching and stuff like that. I started teasing her, says, "Itchy nose, sign you're about to come into money." As soon as I did that, she got a super chat. Hi, Jay. Are you busy inside today or are you outside? She must be busy inside. Yeah, well, a lot of it in the Philippines, they don't have no good tower system or anything. They're supposed to be putting in new towers, I think, or have done it recently or whatever, but just a lot of area to cover and being mountainous in so many areas, that makes it harder to get signaled everywhere. And you don't have a whole lot of choices, I don't think, over there like we have here. I need to sometime, I don't know whether I need to take and have my Wi-Fi box changed or what, but because it used to be that the internet signal here was strong enough I could go out in the yard and still use the computer or whatever. Now I can't even get the other end of the house and I lose signal. But if you take and call the phone company to ask them about anything like that, they do their service check or whatever online or through the wire system, and oh, everything's good on your end there. I've even done the same thing when I completely lose internet and call them up and they'll say, "We have no report of any problems in your area." I said, "Well, I don't have internet. Isn't that a problem?" I was talking to one of the repairmen out here one day that was putting in new service for a neighbor, she was upgrading to a higher speed. And he said, yeah, he says, that's one of the problems with the phone company here. He says, they just turn around the low end of stuff. They make such a mess out of it that it makes it hard for customers to have good service, causing them to go get the better service where they pay more money for it. It's kind of like they plan it that way to make you go to the higher paying one. Yeah. I've seen others in the Philippines do that, putting the whatever unit you want to say on a pole outside or up in a tree or whatever. I think the O'Reillys did that down there in Mindanao, but I don't think their service ended up being a whole lot better even after they did it. And apparently the government don't have no investment in it, so that they're not doing nothing to help improve it. And you would think everything in the government would be done online. But I know when I was there, you go someplace and get a paper for such and such, and then they'll try and tell you that you got to send that paper to Manila so you can get an original. Well, isn't the first one they give you the original, and the one they make in Manila would be a copy? But they don't look at it that way. Well, this is only 30 minutes, but I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. I just wanted to see what kind of a turnout I got at this time of the day. I didn't expect to have much just due to people working and whatever. Thank you for those of you that popped in. And I'll just have to try this again, in a different time schedule. See if I get, when more people are free. Catch you all later.